Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Yankees have played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Bert Blyleven gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So now here is Derrick Jeter. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
And that's the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'll tell you, Matt, this club could really benefit with some improvement out of the 5 spot. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bernie Williams comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Nope, that's a ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Just hung in there on that one.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Just underway here at Fenway Park. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 25 for him on the year, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Into the box,
Batting
Paul
first,
O'Neill.
the right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here comes Tino Martinez as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And set up behind the plate is Kenny. You see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment. That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Jose Canseco.
And stepping in, Jose Canseco. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
You know, D-Roll, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. O'Neill over at second. Martinez is over at first with one away. And he misses 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. On to Canseco, and it's a double play. The side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and it's an early 1-0 New York lead. David Wells will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing
Batting
appeal.
third.
Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Ralph Keiner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now that's popped up. Martinez over to his right, and he makes the play to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Second to go, and standing in is the DH, Darryl Strawberry.
The designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching. And it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 8th home run on the season for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano.
The second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And they're off to a good start today, obviously, having already jumped out to the early lead.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So next to hit is Jorge Posada. He's fighting to stay on that AL home run leaderboard as he finds himself ranked number 10 in the league entering play here today. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. It's there. He got him.
Batting 9, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he will leap to make an incredible catch. He takes away extra bases to put an end to the inning. One more time. Full extension in left field as he hauls this one in. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Willie Mays is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Mays, a former Miami Marlin, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a one-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Stepping up is Rafael Devers. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. They're down 2-0. Now to bat, Derrick Jeter. He bounced out last time up.
The shortstop, Derrick Jeter.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Jeter has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Stepping in now, Bernie Williams, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1. Shoots this one over to first. He's got it. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Ready now is Paul O'Neill. He collected a base hit his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Jeter stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Standing in now, Tino Martinez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch out, nothing doing. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
To the plate now, Jose Canseco, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. Darryl Strawberry will be next. Swinging for the fences and just gets a piece of that one. Now 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Alfonso Soriano is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
1-1 to count. And it's 1-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
This is foul right side. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Now at the plate is Jorge Posada. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
0-1, here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. The relay on to third, but he's in safely. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
In now, Wade Boggs, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Next to hit, Derrick Jeter, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way, and he puts it on the ground to second. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Next to hit is Bernie Williams. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Popped him up. Devers is there for it. And he makes the play to end the inning. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead this one 9-0.
The Red Sox due to hit in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. A look at the team stats leaderboards finds them down near the bottom of the league in batting average and on base percentage. In talking with some of the members of the coaching staff, they told me it's been a frustrating experience for everyone involved, but that they certainly haven't let those frustrations dampen their preparation. One of them told me, credit to our guys, it hasn't gone the way we thought it would this year, but they're still grinding every day in the cages, doing drills and watching video, trying to get better. I don't see anyone giving in. Matt, we'll see if that diligence will help turn things around.
Thank you, Heidi.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
At the plate now, Canseco. And she'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back. Off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. A leap, but it's off his glove. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! Over the monster for a home run.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Oh, and he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end. As that last one's waved at and missed for round number 2. Xander Bogaerts is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here at Fenway. It's now a 9-2 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. And now the first pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And there are the final numbers for the Boston start. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Cecil Fielder comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Mays is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jose.
Next, it'll be Jose Canseco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch of the AB on its way. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Count is 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and chopped to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2. Cecil Fielder stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Playing first base, number 45, Cecil.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Ralph Keiner. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
The left fielder, Ralph.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And that's out number 1. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He singled first time up. Skied into straightaway right. O'Neill is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, number 24.
And now here is Willie Mays. And a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. Ricky Henderson will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 24.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Looking up is Keiner. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Now back, second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Stepping in now, Alfonso Soriano. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, and he's up to 497 on his career as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Now back, third baseman.
So the next to bat will be Wade. Bob Alan Trammell will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 71, Alan Trammell.
First pitch on the way as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Shortstop, Derrick Jeter.
Digging in will be Derrick Jeter. First offering. Heading out toward shallow right. Verdugo waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Now playing third base.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 71, Alan.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
The right fielder, number 99.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. Ball even at 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Canseco has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, the first
Next
baseman,
up for the Red Sox, Paul Canseco. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Nope.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Fouled off. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Ready to take his hacks again, Christian Vasquez. Blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now it'll be Bernie Williams, popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Here it comes, 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Now here's the first offering. Paul O'Neill stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. Up here, nasty depth.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Paul O'Neill goes down for out number 2 in the top half. He's set and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So the Craig Biggio digging in
Leading
now.
off
He's
for
0
the
for
Red
2
Sox.
thus far in this one.
The second baseman.
And he gets ahead here with the
Red.
fastball. Strike one.
Biggio.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Williams has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So now
The
to the plate,
shortstop.
Xander Bogaerts.
Xander
Here's the first
Bogaerts.
pitch.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Now at the plate, here is Ralph Keiner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him. Lays off 1-0. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Chopped to third. Trammell's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jose Canseco. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the
First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
2-1.
The 2-1 home hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Ricky Henderson. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game as the blowout continues.
Must have been a good batting practice session today for this club. 5 home runs in one game. You could just see it as the game was going on. Those hitters, they couldn't wait to get to the bat rack. It was like a fight to get up there and to get into the batter's box.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
At the plate, Alfonso Soriano. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No outs, nobody on. Hit in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. One gone here in the Yankees 7th, and here's the switch hitting catcher Jorge Posada. First pitch coming, here it is, and he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike 1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Popped him up. Biggio is calling for it. 2 gone. Next, here is Alan Trammell. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to Canseco gets him, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the tradition.
Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. The Yankees are out in front, 13-2. Last half of the 7th here, and striding forward the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Now here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Canseco has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, number 24.
Into the box, Willie Mays. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Hanging changeup laid off for a ball. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So now into the box is Rafael Devers. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Swing and a liner. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound.
Ladies
and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
For the New York Yankees.
So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Alex Verdugo is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Red Sox, and they remain well behind. Austin Bryce comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
The shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Jeter.
1-0.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now to the plate, Paul O'Neill, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Ground ball left side. Devers fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cecil Fielder. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Williams at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Ball, that's low.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. You can forgive him as they still hold. And now Paul Canseco. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Nope.
The first base.
In the